Hello, everybody, and welcome to this episode of the Faux Show. Today is Wednesday, May 2nd. My name is Angela. And this is Chris. And as most of you know, the Faux Show is not a real show. It's a social experience. Because I don't look at you. I look at the chat room which I have here on my iPad.
I got it on my screen. Full screen. Right there. Pretty much full screen.
Except for the green bar. And, wait. It's over there on the monitor where we can see ourselves.
Oh, who gives a crap, because this is the best Lord Third on the internet.
Dude, find a tissue. This paper towel.
Oh. All right, well, okay. We apologize about the intro, but we had a bet that we bet $5 that we could get through the intro on our first take.
He's just making that up.
We did, didn't we?
Somebody else did.
Well, I know, but...
Oh, my God. It's not just one trail.
All right, anyways.
Oh my God, I should have peed before I came out here. All right.
We're going to talk about relaxing today, because really, obviously, you can tell everybody needs to relax from time to time.
Yes, people are too serious.
Yeah, and relaxing helps you live longer. It makes you appreciate life better. And it's something that is getting harder and harder to do with distractions that we have all the time.
Yeah. So last night when I was like, oh, the Faux Show's tomorrow, I should find a topic. I thought about doing one on relaxation.
Yeah.
And quickly I assembled like 6 websites that have like top 10 ways to relax and charted them. And then I asked some random IRC people what they do to relax. And I've cross-sectioned all of them and whatever. And I'm going to tell you the top 6 ways to relax. And that's combined with these articles and the
is that how the relaxation grid comes into this? Because you've had this up here on the screen now for a while.
Yes, but before I go to that, I just want to say that a lot of people don't relax enough.
I agree with you.
Said that actually in your little intro spiel that you never do.
I think I agree with you.
All right, well here is what I did.
Did you make this?
I did.
Wow. What the hell is it? Because I don't know if they're going to be able to see all of that on the screen.
I know. That's too bad. But here it is. I put it into sections. There's
you asked like out on your social networks
exercise,
in the chat room.
No, just the chat room.
Oh, okay.
Rakai, Bilbo, Alan, and Cyberax.
So you surveyed the chat room on ways that they relax.
Right. And leisure, mood, productivity, sensory, social. Those are the main categories. And then each of those, there's different things. And it was really surprising some of the things that are on there, like the tryptophan, which we all know is in turkey.
Yeah.
Like that's a way to relax. But I don't like when I want to relax, I'm not like, oh God, let's go get a turkey. You know? Right.
Although I do like a turkey sandwich, and that does make me want to.
I don't think I've ever felt the tryptophan.
No.
Thing.
Why don't they sell? Maybe they do sell tryptophan. Seems like you could just take tryptophan. You know,
yeah.
Take tryptophan supplements. So eating for relaxing seems like that could lead to.
Yeah, that's not a good idea. Yeah. Unless it's eating healthy, of course, fruits and vegetables. Let's see. Stock up on chocolate was one of the recommendations from the websites. Drinking hot tea. A lot of people drink that before bed, right? And then, so none of those regarding eating actually made it into the top 6.
Okay.
Over those websites and the IRC chat room.
Okay.
Exercise, getting active, and walking were both really high up there. And
but did our chat room say that?
Yes.
What? Come on.
Rakai and Bobo.
Be honest in the chat room right now. Do you guys do you really exercise to relax?
Yeah. And
I mean, I hear it really honestly works, but
shopping is expensive.
That always sounds like something people say they're going to do and then they never do it.
Right.
Yeah, see, Mackenzie says, heck no.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, I don't ever turn to exercise either.
Well, that's what I want to find out, Ranger, is some people are lazy. Rikai has been lately. Well, good. I think that's probably your most healthy outlet.
Yeah. Let's see. Under leisure, there's nap, which, yes. Sure. As parents of 2 toddlers. Anyway.
They are monsters when they don't nap.
Oh, no, I want a nap.
Oh, well,
I want a nap too, but it's so hard.
But they come back, they are so much more relaxed after a nap. Yeah. I mean, it really is like a reset.
They do need it. Dylan skipped his nap today, and oh my gosh, we had a delicate flower tonight. All right, going for a drive. kind of too expensive these days.
Yeah.
So,
although
really.
a nice peaceful drive is so nice.
You've taken a back route.
Yeah.
That'd be fine. Yeah. All right. Lay in the sun. Yes, if the sun is there. We don't really have.
Yeah, about 3 times a year.
Read. That is one of the top 6 from the combined sources. So
and probably one of
getting
yours,
active
right?
and reading. Yeah, I like to read. And now that I think about it, one of my links comes in handy. I've been reading using the Kindle app on my iPad,
Right.
which automatically syncs with my iPhone, so I can read my book from either device depending on which one I have.
Or if you wanted to use my Kindle.
Yeah, I could use your Kindle too.
Mm-hmm.
Also, they have a PC version.
Yeah, the Kindle Cloud Reader. Oh no, they actually have like a desktop version too.
Yeah, and who would want to read a book at their desk?
Well,
I get that, but if you can't read a book otherwise, then
honestly
that's your
though,
option.
I think it's cloudreader.amazon.com is better than their PC version. Maybe you can just Google Amazon Cloud Reader. Oh, read.amazon.com. See, read.amazon.com, and then when you sign into that, it's a full HTML5 Kindle reader that works on tablets and it works on desktops, and it syncs in real time between all of the devices.
Nice.
So here's this is cool too. You can do offline. So you can say enable offline mode too. So even if you wanted to just like open it up in a web browser and cache it before you go, but you can see I have different books in here, and they just pull right up right where I left off. Just like a Kindle would. It's really
Do you have any books in there that you want to shout out in case
for relaxation?
Yeah. Just to read. It doesn't have to be a book about relaxing. It's just the act of reading is.
How about this one? How about I got beer? Proof that God loves us. So that was an interesting book if you're a beer fan.
And if you don't like to actually read, you can do Audible. And we're an affiliate with that, so you can.
Now Audible, I gotta get down with. I mean, I effing love Audible.
And I am not into Audible.
I'm reading
I tried
2 books right now on Audible.
Did I do an Audible book on the Kindle?
No, I don't. You've never done an Audible book.
Yeah, there was one that you about parenting.
Oh, that was on the Kindle. Yeah, that wasn't Audible, but yeah, that was like a speech to text thing, wasn't it?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, it kind of sucked.
Well, anyway, I can't say I can listen to Audible on my iPad and my iPhone. So fill me in here. Fill that in there.
Well, Audible works on pretty much all smartphone devices. They've got a really good app.
Oh, okay, good.
Like it's got it gives you like your stats and metrics and all that kind of stuff. It gives you you've been really into this month and you've unlocked this badge. I just got done reading an Audible book called The Star Wars: Heir to the Empire.
For a man as young as Tischel to serve as a bridge officer.
And what I like about these Audible books is they have like background sounds.
Now.
And like they have like the sound of the ship and the sound of blasters and the sound of lightsabers.
Now, in contrast, the Chimera had virtually no one aboard except young men and women. Slowly, Pelion let his eyes sweep across the bridge, feeling the echoes.
That just gets you thinking. It gets you imagining, and it's like if you really honestly need to chill out, it's a great. You just take that, you put your headphones on, and you just lay down on your couch like at night, and it's kind of dark. It's really peaceful and relaxing. You just kind of get taken away into the Star Wars world or whatever it is. All of their narrators are really good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not thrilled with the second book, although I'm warming up to it. But they switch narrators, and it's not as good.
Yeah.
But if you ever actually want to seriously consider Audible, we have a link at the bottom of Jupiter Broadcasting where we get some money when you sign up. So that's nice. And then you can cancel and keep the book, which is cool. And you might consider actually the one I just bought for my dad for his birthday is it's a Stephen King book. I don't know if 11/22/63, a novel. I've talked about it before a little bit, but this
actually, and it was in one of our newsletters.
This is so far my favorite book of the year. I really like that Star Wars book, but this had a whole new time travel concept that I'd never ever considered. I've never heard anybody do before, and it also had this really cool gotcha to the whole time travel idea, and it deals with going back in time and trying to prevent President Kennedy's assassination and what happens if you prevent his assassination. What's the world look like after that? It's just awesome. And Stephen King is usually pretty good, and that was just awesome. So that's 11/22/63, a novel that was like a month or two ago. That was my current obsession. That really was a great relaxation escape.
All right, that was a lot of words.
It was. I'm sorry. I just like it a lot.
All right. So the laying in the sun thing, I forgot to mention. This is... How did that happen?
I think we interneted too hard.
Okay, well, anyway, this is the chair that we use out on the back patio. It's awesome. It is just awesome.
Yeah, you can chill out in that, and
it's called a zero or anti-gravity.
Yeah, you kind of float. It kind of fans out.
You can't lay on your stomach though, just in case. In case you think you could, you can't, because it's shaped.
But what's nice about it is they're very hardy. We're going on a couple of seasons now with one of them.
A couple of years. Yeah, I got one right after Dylan was born.
Yeah, and it's still holding up really good.
Okay, and then let's see. I think we need to get back to this chart thing.
Let's do it. Let's talk more about relaxation.
Watch
techniques.
a movie. Netflix.
Oh, sure.
Netflix is what I turn to most of the time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, by the way, links to that stuff we've been talking about are in the show notes over at jupiterbroadcasting.com. Just look for FauxShow 88.
All right. So then regarding these other things, there's for mood stuff. It was hard for me to really categorize this, but have a hug. Several websites said go hug somebody. That'll help. Pamper yourself, have a laugh, massage, meditation, downtime, yoga, progressive muscle relaxation, and herbal remedies.
Oh, did the chat room say that? Herbal remedies? Oh, okay. Well, I'd like to talk about meditation maybe for a second.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Well, do you want to talk about meditation?
I don't know a darn thing about meditation.
You asked me about it, though.
Yeah.
Do you have any, like, if you were to describe meditation, what do you picture it as?
Clearing your mind.
Okay. Well, that's a pretty concise description of what meditation is. So
I'm not sure I could sit still long enough.
Yeah, it's really challenging. I've done it on and off as just experimentation, and a couple of times I had some really fantastic results. Mm-hmm. I was only able, probably out of 30 attempts, to get it twice.
That's what she said. Oh.
I mean, my success rate might have been, but there was different levels of success too. But talk about, you just walk away from you're just very calm. Mm-hmm. You're just very...
serene.
And you're able to kind of just think about things in a different perspective that kind of help you put things into a better, clearer picture. It's a really good practice, but it takes practice. A lot of practice.
All right. The next category is productivity, and this is where one of
the chat room really liked that, by the way.
This is where 3 of the 6, or the third of the 6th is, and that is get in the moment. Tackle whatever it is that's stressing you, and try to do something about it. Which, just it's kind of like a do it. I like to make to-do lists. Yeah. And it's really a to-don't list. It's all the things I don't want to do, but are nagging on me. And so I make the list and do everything else I can think of other than it.
Yeah.
And then I finally get to the list. But that's what I do. And I feel better about it. And when I tick them off, I do feel productive.
Yeah. My drive comes from like this instinctual urgency to get something done. Mm-hmm. And if something doesn't fall within that window, it doesn't really generally happen very reliably. So I'm not very good at, generally, if I have something I have to get done, I won't stop until it's done, and so I just don't relax until that point. So I just kind of have to make sure I get everything done. That's my process. and then you have to send me emails reminding me about the other things that I've forgotten to do.
Right? Did you get your to-do list today?
No, but I do appreciate the email.
The subject is to do. It's a hot one.
Yeah. It's all, yeah.
All right.
It's all things I got to do.
Other productivity related things, writing, cooking, learning something new, cleaning, and working. Yeah. So then under sensory, there's breathing techniques, which is...
goes well with meditation.
That, and it's another one of the 6. It's...
to do bacon strips, bacon strips, bacon strips, bacon strips.
Let's see. Okay. Listening to music was by far the highest.
Yeah.
All but 4 sources said they listen to music to relax. And I totally do. I can't stand silence right now unless I'm reading.
Music is one of those things, too, where it also helps you work. Helps you relax and it helps you work,
Mm-hmm.
Helps you bone, those kinds of things.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, music has a lot of, it's very important.
Mm-hmm. All right. Aromatherapy, I've never really done. Take a bath. Yeah. Candles. Let me tell you about a really good candle.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, I know where you're going. I thought you were going to tell me about a little story. I was like, I don't know if we should share that. But all right.
What? That... That sounds too good to be made up on the fly, but I assure you it was made up on the fly. Okay. Hey, look.
So these are these. Now, people probably know about these by now. Woodwick candles are starting to get a name.
We've talked about them before.
Well, and let's be honest, they're starting to get a name.
Hey, look. They make a wood crackle sound.
Well, and they also are the best smelling out there.
And this is named cupcake, or the flavor is bakery cupcake.
So instead of like a rope wick, it's wood. It's a branch, and it sounds so cool. It's like a little mini tree encased in wax, burning in your household inside a jar.
It's a wick, not a branch.
It's like, but if a wick was like a tree stump that you would encase in wax and then put in a jar.
Ew. I don't have sound from my computer.
No.
Right. Okay. I forgot to mention there's an album that I really like called.
We'd probably get pulled down if we played it anyways. YouTube are a bunch of Nazis.
It's fine. It's all right. It's called Dedication by Michelle McLaughlin, and it is.
Oh, girly.
It's single player piano, and it's beautiful.
That is relaxing.
It sounds good. And in fact, I learned of it back when.
Is that her?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I mean, right? I mean, she looks big.
Okay. Anyway, I heard of it on the way to a Christmas gathering, so I've been listening to that album. I listened to the whole album today.
There you go. I mean, I agree. The whole piano thing is very soothing.
Yeah, it is. And the way she plays it is really nice.
Yeah.
Okay, change location was the other sensory one, which is kind of obvious. Okay, social. Spend time with your pet. Play a game was the final popular one. Only one of the sources of the 7 sources actually said playing a game. The rest of the votes came from the IRC people that I asked.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Apparently, gaming hasn't really made it into the relaxing area. Like,
I don't
officially.
know. Maybe because look at Draw Something. I mean, Draw Something's totally relaxing. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't look at the dates of the articles. Anyway, things don't change. Relaxing techniques don't change that much over time.
Did anybody say like masturbation or anything?
Hang with cheese was.
Hang out with cheese. That's a popular one.
That's
yeah.
Call a friend, IRC chat, and hang out with friends.
IRC chat's good too.
So let's show you guys that again. Just get one more last look at it.
I would have liked to have seen how many people would have said masturbation if it would have been asked.
A couple people did.
Oh, they did?
No.
Oh.
I assume it is one though.
Probably.
All right. Well,
I got this. I could show. I know we got the mail sack to get to. Okay, boom. So this is just one that maybe some people would agree with. They are showing these on Macs because that makes them look fancy. Don't know. Anyways, they are backgrounds, and sometimes changing your background can kind of give you a nice, serene experience. And so these are different backgrounds that you can see in a nice high resolution, and they're called 20 relaxing wallpapers. And actually, if you have a big screen and you change your background, I honestly have found it to be sort of a little...
I just changed mine to something besides blue.
It's nice.
It's green.
And these are really cool. So I'll link to that in the show notes as well. There is 20 of them, like it says, and they actually
twice
some of
as
them,
much as 10.
Some of them look really some of them look like they might make good backgrounds for the thingy here, which would be really cool. So yeah.
Okay.
Or I'll put a link in the chat room too. What are you working on over there?
Well, if you could go to Fish Pond and then Mail Sack.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, and you need to get up the grab bag image.
Oh, dude, we'll have to just do it next time. Come on now.
No, we can't do the grab.
In the middle of the show?
Yeah.
See, the problem is I don't have Dropbox on this computer, so you kind of have to work.
Are you serious?
You have to work with me a little bit. Yeah, I got taken off over here.
How am I going to get you this file then?
What is it?
All right, I'll have to save it for next time.
What is it?
For the next Mail Sack.
What is it?
It's the Ange roll.
Is it a video?
Yeah.
Is it in the fish pond right now?
Yeah.
Because I'm looking at the fish pond and I don't see it, so that's probably, Dropbox.
It's in Fish Pond and then Mail Sack.
Oh. Mail Sack.
You're not in Fish Pond.
Yeah, I am. Look.
Oh. Yeah, Mail Sack. There you go.
Okay, you want me to play this?
Yeah.
All right.
But you need to say Mail Sack first and do the...
We're going to skip that part.
No, I can do it. Hold on. History of 420 is when we... Yeah.
Really? Just for this image that we're just going to put up that we could just do next time?
I'm getting the Mail Sack.
Okay.
Where is it?
Well, here's why we wait for Ange to
Here
get
it
the
is.
mail sack image. This is just gonna hang here for a minute.
Ta-da!
Mail sack. It's the mail sack. All right. Well, so there we are, everybody. There's the mail sack.
That was not very enthusiastic.
Well, I kind of started to fall asleep while we were getting to it. All right. Do you want me to play this clip?
Yeah.
How long does it go?
I'm a potato. I like to live underground. You'll see us potatoes. We sing when there's no one around. I love being a potato. Life's easy when you're a spud. I play guitar in the daytime, then at night I just sleep in the mud. Oh, the potato. Without us you wouldn't have chips. Oh, the potato. Then what would you have with your fish? Oh, the potato, growing outside in the fields.
Is this a paleo thing?
The potato,
I don't know.
fantastic.
Should I kill
I don't know why
every
this song
meal.
was chosen. Yeah, sure, that's fine. So, so
Wow.
the mail sack. If you guys get the newsletter there, this is the most recent newsletter that just came out the other day,
Yeah.
and
Talk about and filter a little bit on there.
yep, even Chris rolled there. I talked about the mail sack. Here it is. We're gonna do
okay.
it during every show.
Well, every show that we remember, we'll do a mail sack.
Yeah, and
Although
so
maybe we need to be a little more handy with that graphic, apparently, because otherwise we're gonna have to sit here and wait for it.
Your face. Okay,
Painful.
so that video that you just saw was from Mint Chewing Gum. He made the Chris roll.
Oh,
Yeah, but I don't know why he chose that song.
wait, that's not a Chris roll. Oh, I mean,
The Ange roll.
Oh, okay.
The Ange roll.
Yeah. Okay.
Not the Chris roll. Sorry.
All right, okay. Then we had an email, right?
Yeah, we have 2 emails. Denver writes, "Oh my OMG, you should click on this link.
Okay.
OMG, Chris calls Alan a douche live on the air during TechSnap 40." And he has a link to the seconds mark.
All right, let's see.
Next one.
See, I don't.
Next one.
All right, hold on, I'm getting there.
Oh, that's the right one.
Chief.
Sorry. I was looking at the wrong thing.
All right, hold on. Okay, let's see. I don't remember actually doing this.
No, you said dude.
All right, you ready?
But-
I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
Let's see what happens here. All right, dude. Should we move on to the next news story? Oh yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
This is
I
our
hear it.
last big one for the day.
You know what that was?
What?
All right.
Here, I'll play
Or
it.
actually,
It's dude should,
so
right?
this one comes from. All right, dude. Should we move on to the next news story? So what that is, and I remember because I remember it happened in the early 40 range TechSnap is the gate was the noise gate was kicking in too low, so it was cutting out some of my S's because the S's. So that way I try not to pop the mic, so I actually my S's aren't very strong, and they were getting dropped by the compressor. So I also sounded like I was saying tech nap.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
that's
when I said,
horrible.
"All right, dude, should we?"
Yeah.
It took out the So that happened for a little while. People started writing me saying, "Why are you saying tech nap?" And I'm like, my noise gate. That's what it was. So
Noise gate. All right. Another person.
Jerome doesn't believe me. Jerome.
Jason writes, "What was the guy's contact info with the kegging system? I want to do that."
Oh yeah. So I might have. I wonder if I have their contact info. I don't know if I do.
So he's referring to at Linux Fest Northwest, which was this last weekend.
Yeah.
And Chris and Brian went down there.
Yeah.
Up there, actually.
I posted videos of this guy's brewing system, which is really cool. I don't.
Was that at the after party?
Well, okay, so here's the deal. So they went to Linux Fest Northwest, and they showed off their brewing rig, which ran on Linux.
Oh, cool.
And they had their own hardware controllers that their Linux box could then program to do the different brewing stuff that they needed. Then they took a server rack, and they put the different burners on there and actually boil their brew on a server rack.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, it's really cool. Now,
That's crazy.
Let me see if Vimeo is being... here, I'll show you. You want to see a little bit of it?
All right.
All right, here's a short clip. I thought I uploaded more, but I don't remember. Maybe I didn't. I thought I did. But here you can see a little bit of it.
One this morning and had to rebuild it.
So that's on the server rack.
Smells delicious.
Fried control module.
There's the control module they make.
There are hazards in making beer. There you go, right there.
So what do the control modules do in relation to making beer?
This is strictly an I/O. It communicates with the computer. All the processing decisioning takes place in that computer.
Oh, there you go. And they also made root beer. So Brian had himself a root beer, and they were really cool guys.
All right. Well, that is the select few mail stack things I chose for this week.
I have another clip.
He has another clip, but I'm going to say next week is the FauxShow Awards, and you're supposed to send in a way that you think Jupiter Broadcasting can make money.
Oh, okay.
Or who would you like to punch in the face? Yeah. So we've got some good submissions so far, but I still need more.
Oh, Angela at jupiterbroadcasting.com is the place to send it.
There it is.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think... Are we going to show this on the episode? Okay. No. All right. Well, we will see you next week then.
Don't forget, you can catch recent episodes of The Faux Show on jupiterbroadcasting.com/FauxShow. Also, get them on demand in the iTunes store. Search for Faux Show.